All right, we have some breaking news to get to here later on a Wednesday night as the Sixers have made their second signing in NBA free agency. Mo Bamba is headed to Philly. This news broken just moments ago by Adrian Wojnarowski of ESPN. A lot of thoughts on this as the Sixers needed some depth in that front court. Popular name, but up to this point, Mo Bamba has been a bust. Stay tuned for the breakdown. But first, this is why you subscribe to the show. Anytime Sixers breaking news happens, regardless of where I am at the Chat Sports Studios, where we were just live earlier today, thanks to everybody who tuned in, or if I'm at the crib, we talk about the Sixers anytime they make a transaction. That's why you hit that subscribe button. North of 11,000 subscribers here on the show. Let's continue to grow. I'm Chase Sr. for those of you who don't know me. So, Mo Bamba, the second external signing by Daryl Morey and company in NBA free agency, does have some Philadelphia area ties. He attended Westtown School, so he joins a long list of players who have gone from the prep school in Chester County to the NBA level. Most recently, Cam Reddish out of Duke, Derrick Lively out of Duke, two lottery picks who went to Westtown and are now at the NBA level. Those two joining Mo Bamba as lottery picks who have ended up making it to the NBA for a Westtown program that is excellent at developing basketball talent. They're able to net players from really all across the country. Background on Bamba here. Went to Texas after Westtown, and he was a first-round pick in the 2018 NBA draft after only spending one season in Austin for the Longhorns. He has tantalizing size, and at the time, that size with the athleticism and the ability and the fact that a song was made after him, he goes 6 overall to the Orlando Magic. Some of the accolades that he had racked up: second team All Big 12, Big 12 All Defensive Team, Big 12 All Newcomer Team. And after he attended Westtown, he was named as a McDonald's All-American, as one of the most highly touted recruits and one of the best high school players in the country. In his lone season at Texas, you certainly saw the ability, you saw the potential, and the fact that this dude has like a 7'10" wingspan at the college level allowed him to get his hands in passing lanes, block some shots, protect the rim, but he also displayed some ability to stretch the floor and knock down some threes. He averaged almost 13 points per game, 10.5 rebounds, 3.7 blocks per game while connecting on about 54% of his field goals. He took some threes, not to much success. He was a sub 30% three-point shooter while at Texas, and there's really no other way to put it. Up to this point, Mo Bamba has been a bust at the NBA level. Now, I want you to grade the signing. Do you like it? L for like, D for dislike. Let me know. And a reminder, make sure you subscribe to the show as you venture down into the comment section. As for his time in the NBA, couple of issues: lack of consistency. He's been injured a lot, and he hasn't really put it all together. There's been some rumblings that he doesn't love the game of basketball, that he has some other interests, and because of that, his game has suffered. He was traded to the Los Angeles Lakers right around the NBA trade deadline and barely played for Los Angeles because he couldn't crack the rotation, mostly because of injuries. But when he was cleared, he was basically a healthy scratch in the playoffs for the Los Angeles Lakers. His best season came in 2021-2022 with Orlando, when he averaged 10.5 points per game, 8 rebounds. So right along those college numbers, 1.7 blocks, obviously. Averaging 3.7 blocks at the college level is stupid. Oftentimes, that's not translatable to the NBA level. He did sink 38% of his threes, and he has shot almost 36% from deep throughout his NBA career. So if he's healthy, if he can put it together, this is a big with a lot of athleticism who can hang out in that corner. And how many times have we talked about this? Like I just talked about it live on 76ers Now, that Mo Bamba fulfills a need for front court depth. But the Sixers finally were able to bring in somebody who isn't old and washed like Dwayne Dedmon this past year. Greg Monroe was getting playoff minutes. DeAndre Jordan was playing for this team a couple of years ago in high leverage moments in the playoffs as well. At the very least, Mo Bamba is 25, still athletic, and if you can tap into that potential, I can see what the Sixers see here, although I don't have high expectations for what he's able to do. He's only played in 50-plus games twice in 6 seasons, but I think the thought is that he could be a solid backup big who gives you that floor-stretching ability. Like I said, some questions about his desire to play hoops. This is going to be a prove-it deal. And Bamba, after being let go by the Lakers, he was made a free agent because he was waived. He will clear waivers at 5 p.m. Eastern tomorrow on Thursday, so that's when this move will be made official. And Bobby Marks with this note, front office insider for ESPN, not including restricted free agent Paul Reed, there are 4 open roster spots now available in Philadelphia. The deadline for some of these restricted tags is 12 o'clock p.m. tomorrow on Thursday. So I'm operating Central Time here in Dallas. I believe it's 12 o'clock Central. It could be 12 o'clock Eastern, but right around that window. So at that point, that's when the Sixers might make this move for Paul Reed official as well, and that could make some sense. Then you have Mo Bamba, Joel Embiid, Paul Reed as your front court members, and if you want to talk about length, athleticism, explosiveness, like that's what Embiid, Mo Bamba, and Paul Reed could give you. Or maybe this could signal that the Sixers are going to lose Paul Reed because another team might offer him more money than what the Sixers can match as a restricted free agent, and that's why they're bringing in Mo Bamba. I'm interested to see how the dominoes are going to fall here after this move announced by Adrian Wojnarowski just moments ago here on this Wednesday night, just before 9 o'clock Eastern time. So really to summarize everything, Sixers signing Mo Bamba, it's going to be a short-term prove-it deal, I imagine. Went to Westtown, went to Texas, McDonald's All-American, second team All-Big 12 back in 2018, a lottery pick. 6 overall by the Orlando Magic, just hasn't lived up to expectations. His year-by-year points per game, 6, 5.5, 8, 10.5, 6.5, 7.5 with the Orlando Magic. Then he goes to LA and only appeared in 9 games with 1 start, less than 10 minutes per, 3.7 points per game. And the minutes, he hasn't played a lot of minutes when he's been with Orlando. Year by year breakdown from year 1, 16, 14, less than 16. That good season that he had in 2021, 2022. He got almost 26 minutes per game, and that's when he averaged 10.5 points per game, 8+ rebounds with nearly 2 blocks. So when he's been given opportunities, I guess he's played pretty solid, but hasn't been able to stay healthy. And if people are questioning your desire to play the game of basketball, like that's just not good. At the NBA level, you will certainly be exposed when that is the case. Look, this is why you subscribe to the show. When the Sixers make a move, I talk about it here on the show, whether I'm at the Chat Sports Studios or here at the crib. We went live, did 4 segments. We were live for a while. I got home, walked in the door. Mo Bamba to the Sixers? Okay, let's hop on the mic, turn that camera on. Let's do another video. This is the standard. This is what you can expect. And if you're still watching right now, because a lot of people get this news sometimes and then they move on, give me a real one down in the chat. I'm going to go for a run. If the Sixers make another move, I'll hustle back here. Appreciate y'all for watching. Please make sure you subscribe to the show.